folds, flips back to the halfback. Round the end comes the tight end. Where's the Patriots defense? Boom. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And the Eagles, Philly special, Super Bowl. Oh, sorry, jealous Giant fan here in Philadelphia. And welcome back to Practice Makeover. Now, the key to successful succession planning is client retention. Now, for Stephanie's father to successfully hand off his clients to Stephanie, we're going to need technology to be the key to victory. You want to talk about keys to victory? Let's talk about Eli Manning, Phil Simms, Jeff Hostetler. There you go.
I love MoneyGuidePro. I've used it for a long time, but I feel like it's mostly me using it. And I know that some of your design iterations have been to make it more interactive and let the clients do more. I'd love to learn a little bit more about how I can do that.
Absolutely, yeah. I think, a key, your practice is growing, right? You're acquiring some new clients, which is really exciting. And really, in that time of transition, it's going to be really important to start to build deep relationships with those clients. So it's important, though, to do that efficiently and quickly, right? Because we have these significant number of clients coming into the firm. And a great way to do that is using the client portal.
I was excited to get some time with Matt to learn about MoneyGuidePro. I'm such a long-time user that I feel like there's stuff I'm definitely missing. I've always been a little skeptical about letting the clients enter stuff on their own.
The exciting thing about the portal is that you can really define the amount of information that you want them to be able to put in. In some cases, you might just want to limit that so that you get the ball rolling, you start to engage them using the portal, which a lot of people are wanting to do nowadays. And so there's an option inside the portal called Discovery A, as an example. And so what that'll ask them for is really 4 things: their personal information, what kids and grandkids that they may have in the picture, their expectations and concerns, and then their goals. So it's really those 4 things that are very personal to them that they're probably going to be better at identifying inside the software than even you guys would, right?
Kevin, I know you had some questions.
What does MoneyGuidePro do for us on those what if tax questions?
Yeah, so it sounds like you guys are already familiar with a little bit with a what if worksheet, and that's where a lot of that analysis happens. You can look at different tax strategies like doing a 72T, you can do an NUA or net unrealized appreciation. The other things you can look at there are the Roth conversion. So you can do one scenario where you're looking at the client keeping that money in a qualified account, and then the scenario right next to that you can look at having them move some of that money from qualified to Roth, either over a 1-year period or over several years' time, and see how that impacts then the probability of success of the plan. And it really makes it clear to the client by doing that side by side what impact it has and whether or not that's going to be a meaningful and helpful process for them.
Could you show us a little bit of what the client portal looks like to the client?
Absolutely, yeah. All right, so here on the My Plans page, we can access the Manage Client Portal button. And you want to think about the portal really in 3 different points of the client engagement. You can use it to do data gathering. You can use it to present the results of the plan remotely. So if the client can't make it into the office for one reason or another, you can both log in independently and go through the plan together. A third opportunity to use it, I refer to it as really more maintenance mode. So in between maybe your annual meetings with the client, you can give them online access to something like the snapshot. And that gives them really a dashboard of things like their net worth, their probability of success, allows them to see their goals as well and their asset allocation. And if you have MoneyGuidePro linked up to some of our integration partners like Orion or Redtail, it'll feed in updated asset information when the client logs in. But let's talk about how here in the portal we can use it in this instance in onboarding some of these clients into the software. And what we can do is identify the sharing template. And options we have in here include Discovery A, B, and C. And really what those allow us to define is how many steps of the plan do we want to give them access to. For instance, if we did something like Discovery A, that would give them access to 4 pages of the software. It's really the first 4 steps, essentially. We don't give them access to things like identifying insurance or investment assets quite yet. We allow that conversation to be had with the advisor in that case. So it gives them a great introduction to the software. It makes it clear that you are prioritizing their life over their money, and it's a great way to create some efficiencies as well.
That's pretty exciting. Can't wait for us to start migrating clients over.
I'm really looking forward to the one-on-one attention with the folks from MoneyGuidePro, both to get myself more up to speed and be more interactive with my clients, but also to get Kevin using it more. He's done it some, but he hasn't done it as much, and he's such a technical, geeky kind of person that I think he's really going to love the in-depth stuff that the program can do that I haven't used as much.